Hi, friends. I want to talk about how you can buy your ideal retirement home using a reverse mortgage. Did you know that two-thirds of retirees plan, and then I say hope, because they're not sure if they can, to make a move in retirement. And there's many reasons for that. The primary ones, of course, would be to be closer to family, right? We call it the gravity of grandkids. That's what brings a lot of people into the area. And then for others, it's just the need to right size. Notice I didn't say downsize, because for some people in retirement, they want to get a bigger home so they can host the whole family. And for others, they want to have that smaller place. So they want to right size, they want to be closer to family. But there's a dilemma here. While most seniors want to relocate in retirement, many of them think that they can't, and that's because moving into an ideal retirement home, even if it's smaller, often requires a more expensive home. This was what my parents faced over 10 years ago when they sold our family home in Albuquerque that we'd been in for over 30 years and wanted to buy a smaller patio home when they made their move up to Colorado. They had to buy a more expensive patio home than the home that they were selling. This is where a reverse mortgage comes in. It allows you to take the cash that you have and buy a more expensive home with that money and still have no monthly mortgage payment, as though you were making a cash purchase. The way a normal mortgage works is you've borrowed some portion of your home in the form of a loan, and that loan is amortized. And as you make payments on it over time, that loan is getting smaller, which means your equity position in the home is getting larger. Okay? The benefit of a normal mortgage is that growing equity position. But the cost of a normal mortgage is that you have to make principal and interest payments in retirement, which has a direct impact on your cash flow. A reverse mortgage is the exact opposite. You still borrow a portion of the home's value, but there's no mandatory principal or interest payments ever. You can defer all repayment until you sell the home in the future or all the way up until you pass away. So if you're not making any payments, instead of that loan getting smaller, it's accruing interest and it's getting larger. So now the cost and benefit of a reverse mortgage are the opposite of a normal mortgage. The benefit is you have no principal and interest payments, which means you have increased cash flow in retirement. The cost is that that growing loan is diminishing your equity position over time rather than making it smaller. So the costs and the benefits of those two different options. So let's illustrate it. Let's suppose you were looking at a patio home